help us become that full prototype. Just as in the Bible it promises that all of us shall be that. We shall all be the fully conscious temple of the Lord. So we're all going to be that. What we have to understand is that this is this process right now undergoing in us. So just as you need, and they, as I said, are loving beings, so they will care and take it at levels that don't create fear but keep the love going and keep the caring going and keep the curiosity going. So just do that and just see what happens, and you should be surprised. But I said it will be on a level that they feel is one that can work for you, not what your mind may want and think it works for you, okay?
Right.
Now, wheelchair John, I have to say this. I'm assuming that you are in a wheelchair. Is that correct?
Yes.
It was no accident that you are in a wheelchair now.
No, that has to do with. I've talked to a lot of this psychic friend of mine. He said it has to do with a lot of my past lives.
Exactly.
And you're right. It's not an accident, and
without a doubt,
God or the higher beings, whatever you want to call them, is showing their power through me, and as well as through other people. But perhaps I am having contact with these beings at a state that I am most comfortable, which is why I see angels and whatnot. Perhaps they are the same beings.
They are angels. Actually, there are real angels, and there are also real fully conscious beings that can look like angels. So just know that is what this is all about. Because angel really, in the ancient language, simply means holy messenger. So just know that whether these messengers are fully conscious beings of light that are human or angelic from heaven, they're the same basic being. And they come here to help educate us and give us wisdom. So that's what this process is about. And as I said, since they're here to give us wisdom, it's not to do it in fear. It's to do it in love and at a level that allows you to, as I said, keep your curiosity going, keep your questioning going, and allow you to understand it at a level that you can accept what they will say or what they will show you.
Now, I don't know if you all remember this show, but there was a show on several years ago. I was about 6 or 7 years old at the time. It's called Sightings.
Yeah, I remember that. I saw that a long time ago.
My mom, she told me, and I kind of do remember this, that every time they would show a picture of the aliens, I guess, usually the ones that have been seen in the media today, I would cry. Is there any reasoning behind that?
Well, you may well be a starseed, and what you are doing is feeling that energy, because one of the things that is a sign of starseeds is when you see anything that is from space, or you just look at the stars, and you may feel like you've been abandoned or something, and you'll start to cry.
I just cry. I figured that it was because I was kind of scared of the show, which, in a sense, I was, because I was young. But, now that I look back, there's got to be some reason that I was crying more than, because I could watch Star Trek and enjoy it. But if I were watching Sightings, I would cry. And it's got to be more than fear,
Absolutely. Well, John, we're going to give some other callers a chance to ask some questions. I really appreciate your time. You've have had some really great questions to come across with.
I send a lot of love and light to you guys.
Thank you, and come back whenever you get a chance. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Good night. So what do you think, Sheldon?
That was great. I really enjoyed John. It was marvelous soul.
Nice. I wasn't expecting that. We're going to go to the next caller, 917 area code. Aloha, are you there? I don't know who this person. I think it's the same person. They keep calling in there. I guess we keep missing them somehow. But anyhow, we'll go to the next caller, 406 area code. Aloha. Aloha. Okay. Well, then let's go to the next caller. Aloha. Aloha.
Aloha.
Is anybody there?
Yeah.
This is Andrew Aloha with Spirit Tremors Productions on Blog Talk Radio, and this is Sheldan Nidle. If you can let us know who you are, where you're located at, and then how you heard about us.
My name is Mark. I'm from Illinois. Got an email from Colleen about this.
Okay.
I'm thrilled about this whole thing. I've gotten many channeled messages from, or I don't know if they're called channeled messages, but many messages from Sheldan over the few months, and I am just electrified about this stuff. In fact, First Contact is my favorite part about 2012, and I found out recently that not only that I'm an indigo, but I'm from the Andromedan star family, and that excites me no end. So I'm just thrilled about all this stuff.
And did you have a question for us tonight?
It was actually kind of answered earlier. Was how soon is First Contact going to be? But I guess just as Sheldan said, it's going to be imminent. So I'm really thrilled about all this stuff and really into this stuff, and with several other websites that I get channel messages from the Syrians and from Archangel Michael and stuff like that. So I'm having the time of my life with this stuff. I just can't wait for it to all come to fruition.
Exactly. Now, what do you think is going to happen? What do you expect for all this? How do you think all this is going to go down?
With love.
Okay.
With complete love and compassion and understanding. Exactly what Sheldan. I'm sorry about that. Sheldan said a little nervous here, but exactly what all the channel messages I get from not only from Sheldan but from the other websites I'm with, that it's all going to be in love. They are our future selves, and I'm ecstatic about this. I think it's wonderful, and I just can't wait. I think it's all going to be done in love, and it's going to be a wonderful thing. And I've been following a lot of stuff on YouTube and hearing all the negative stuff, and I'm thinking, I'm probably going to be one of the few people in this world who are going to be like, hey, yeah, welcome, we're here, thank you. And
I think there's going to be thousands and millions of people that actually are going to be joining you with you from that frame of reference.
I would hope so. I really would hope so, that the message gets out in time, that this is not going to be a scary time for the people of the Earth. This is going to be a beautiful time for people of the Earth with 2012 and everything going on. I'm really hopeful that a lot more people get the message soon enough so that they can be like, wow, isn't this incredible? Isn't this absolutely the most wonderful thing that's ever happened to humanity? So thank you very much for having me.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Mark.
Mark, okay, Mark. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mark. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I do astrology, and again, with Pluto and Capricorn. Capricorn is a sign of major movements, major accomplishments, major just stuff going on. And there's going to be some huge stuff going on, and it could be good and bad, and it could be both, or it can be in the middle. The more that people just understand that, and the more that they have that in the mindset that we're going to be more in the mode of befriending our next age and the aiding and our space friends, the more that easier that this is going to be for us. And I think that the sooner that's going to happen, I think that's that's what I feel that's going to happen. We're going to go to our next caller, Sheldan, and then we'll go from there. Aloha, 406 area code. Aloha.
Aloha. Did I get in this time?
Yeah, I apologize. I thank you for calling back. We've had a number of callers, and we've been just kind of working our way through it.
Oh, no, I think you called 406 before, and I found that the phone was ahead of the Internet, and I was listening to Internet, so I'm calling on the phone, or listening to the show on the phone.
Oh, no, that's perfect. Now,
so
can you let us know what your name is and where you're